Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Nike PG 2.5. Before we get started, if you all like sneaker reviews and other sneaker related videos, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the PG 2.5 features the exact same traction pattern as the PG 2, which is essentially this floral traction pattern. That's what it looks like to me. And just like in the PG2, I thought the PG 2.5's traction was very good. I didn't really have any slip ups. Even when I was playing on dustier courts, I still had pretty decent bite. Of course, the bite does let up just a little bit when you're playing on super dusty courts, but the traction was still really good. One thing about this traction though is that you will have to wipe because it does collect dust. I'm not sure if it's because of the color of the rubber that they used on this colorway, but I remember my PG2 traction, I really didn't have any problems anywhere, and the dust pickup was somewhat minimal. But on here, you can definitely notice that it does pick up some dust. Whether or not it really impacts the traction pattern, I really can't say. I don't really notice too much of a difference, but if you guys wipe, I'm sure you'll have even better traction. So traction on the shoe is still really nice. I'm gonna give the traction on here a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the cushion, the PG 2.5 features the exact same cushion setup as the PG2. It features a full-length Phylon midsole with a zoom unit in the forefoot. So just like I said back then, I wish that they, incorporated a zoom unit in the heel as well for better impact protection and just like a better overall cushion setup, but they didn't, and it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. Overall, the cushion isn't bad. I do wish it had better impact protection, but the zoom unit in the forefoot does feel pretty nice. It gives you a slight bounce and, some impact protection in the forefoot area. Overall, I really can't complain about the cushion setup. I just wish it had, a little bit more impact protection. So for cushion in the shoe, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to the materials, this PG 2.5 features a pretty much full mesh upper with some suede hits in the high wear areas for extra durability. So like I said, this whole thing is pretty much made up of this mesh material. It's really soft, feels great on foot. I mean, it's definitely not the premium feeling materials that I would like to have on a shoe, but what can we do? You also have this suede right here on the toe for extra durability, as well as some fuse overlays on the side. And then as you move towards the back of the shoe, this is like that same synthetic suede feeling material. Definitely not premium at all, but it does the job just fine. Even on the tongue, you have it's made up of mesh, but you have a suede hit right here just for added detail. Overall material usage isn't premium, but it gets the job done, so I'm not really going to complain about that. Materials on the shoe, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to fit, I do think the PG 2.5 is the exact same as the PG2. It runs true to size, just a little bit narrow in the forefoot. If you guys are wide footers, I would probably recommend going up half a size or just trying them on in stores if possible. But if you can't, I'd say go up half a size just to be safe. I'd rather it be just a little too long. It's not going to even be that long. It's just going to be slightly long in the toe, and the forefoot area isn't going to be that tight, and it's going to feel a whole lot better. The fit in the PG 2.5, really nice. Pretty good one-to-one fit. So for fit on the PG 2.5, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the support, this is where they actually changed something on the PG 2.5 compared to the regular PG2, and it's the strap in the forefoot. Does it make the shoe more supportive in the forefoot area? Personally, I would say it's pretty similar to the regular PG2. It does have a slightly more customizable feeling in the forefoot. For me, I felt like my forefoot was locked down a little bit better, but it could just be me. It could just be a mental thing. I do think that the strap does actually give you a more customizable fit in the forefoot. So I do think that the strap is an improvement upon the PG2. And in the heel area, it's the exact same. I had no heel slippage whatsoever. So overall support on the shoe was really nice. Not to mention the PG 2.5 has this big lateral outrigger right here for that stability. So overall support was really nice. So for support, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So the PG 2.5 retails for $110, which I believe is the exact same price as the PG2. So If I were going to pick one or the other, I would probably go with the PG 2.5. Personally, I do feel like the strap does add a little bit of more support. It just feels more customizable, more unique to your foot. Also, aesthetically, I do think that the strap looks better than what they did on the regular PG2. For some reason, the PG2, aesthetically to me, it looked like it was missing something, and the strap solved it for me. Also, they're coming out with super sick colorways in the PG 2.5. I think they look way more dope than the PG2 colorways. So I would highly recommend picking up a pair of the PG 2.5s. If price is a big issue, you could get the PG2s and you'd be getting a very identical shoe. Like I said, the only difference is the strap, and I do think that the strap just, adds a little bit more support. If price isn't an issue, get the PG 2.5. You all won't be disappointed. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.